notes. You know, that means serious stuff. Alright, hello lovely peoples of the internet.
Oh, come on. She's just adorable, and I have to respond to this? I mean, do you hear the little accent she has? Come on. Well. Luckily, I'm an asshole, so let's get to it.
Recently, I wanted to try to figure out why people are against the feminist movement, and what they dislike about the feminist title.
Yeah, and the first place you would think to go would be to talk to an actual person who opposes the feminist movement, right? But you kinda didn't do that, so that's why I'm here. Also, you do mention patriarchy, so, you know, poof, here I am.
And when I was looking through posts that people put about why
You have such wonderful jump cut skills.
they were against feminism and why they didn't consider themselves feminist, I stumbled upon this one article by the woman Anti-Feminist. I think that's her name.
Did you just say anus synephy? Okay, you know what, guys? I'm just going to skip around to the point she tries to make, and we'll focus on that.
One reason, and the number one reason that I hear all over on why people are against feminism is because men have problems too.
You mean to tell me that some people think that men have problems too? Selfish bastards.
It's either phrase something like, I'm not a feminist because men have issues too, or I'm not a feminist, I'm for gender equality. I'm also for gender equality. That's great if y'all were on the same page here then.
Yeah, you'd think we'd be on the same page. But you see, the part that everyone gets hung up on, the reason why we're not feminists, are that we can clearly see that women are equal to men.
There are a couple things I'd like to say about that. Yes, men suffer a lot from the patriarchy. Who knew?
That dumb patriarchy.
The patriarchy also goes against men as well.
Let's make good use of our white privilege and patriarchy powers by fast forwarding through her video, since we're just oh so oppressive. And she's talking about a documentary that shames men for their masculinity.
So now you may be saying, well Leia, if there's a lot of trouble that men have and a lot of trouble that women have through the same social structure, then why do you call it feminism and not gender equality?
I mean, that's simple. It's so simple. As a matter of fact, you know what? Let me help you out.
It's called feminism because the women's are just so much more oppressed, and we need to recognize it. And not using the word feminism, just patriarchy.
The problem with refusing to call it feminism and only calling it gender equality is the fact that by not saying feminism, you are not recognizing the historical and systematic oppression on women.
And by not saying Africanism, you're not recognizing the historical and systematic oppression.
And there's a lot of it, and we need to recognize it to make change.
Like I was just saying, okay, slavery happened, so we need to recognize it so we can make a change. I mean, it's not like nobody abolished slavery or anything. I mean, kind of the same way there was never a Civil Rights Act of 1964 and the Equal Employment Opportunity Commission. We all need to step back and realize that these things never happened so we can make a change.
Number 2. Because I don't want to identify with a cause that has built its foundation on the idea that as a woman I am a victim. Honey, I hate to break it to you, but we live in a patriarchal society.
You keep using the word. I don't think it means what you think it means.
But this can change. It doesn't only disadvantage us, it disadvantages men, it disadvantages transgendered people, people who don't affiliate with a gender, it disadvantages humans.
That look you get when you say some really, really stupid shit. Like, all of our problems are because of patriarchy.
And even animals, because we project our view of gender onto everything. Even personify items with our ideas of gender.
There are men and there are women. There is a difference, thus we make the distinction.
Ever heard of the pink tax?
Pink tax? What the hell is that? The pink tax refers to an extra amount women are charged for certain products or services. Things like dry cleaning, personal care products, and vehicle maintenance. Huh. Well, before we tear this apart, let's see what we can find real quick. And lo and behold, we find Emma Watson. Can't say I'm too surprised, but well, let's scroll down. Now, in the interest of saving some time here, I'm just going to read through this little article, and then I'm going to tell her what I think about her pink tax. The same products have very different price tags, depending on which gender they are meant for. Take shampoos as an example. A recent study by the New York City Department of Consumer Affairs found that hair care products for women cost on average 48% more than the same items meant for men. It found that female razors are 11% more expensive than men's. Jeans cost 10% more. Even toys marketed to little girls are 11% pricier compared to those for boys. Women around the world are up in arms about the issue, accusing retailers of sexist pricing.
I knew it! Patriarchy!
But no, seriously, I could sit here and explain to you how marketing works. I could sit here and point out how many more products are available for women in these categories than there are for men. But I'm just going to have to call bullshit. I mean, if you want to pay more because it's labeled for women, that's your own stupidity. You can buy the same shit that men buy. You don't have to buy the pink stuff.
Now, what is the patriarchy, Leia? Because you've been saying this word a lot.
You know it's going to be good when they try to explain the patriarchy.
And it's only been like 2 minutes in this video. There are a couple different definitions of the patriarchy, but one definition that I love the best is actually from another YouTuber.
And she prattles on about the other YouTuber for a little bit until we get to
systematic cultural ideas we have in society that value masculine tendencies and characteristics over feminine tendencies and characteristics.
That's no definition. I've got your definition right here.
The patriarchy, an invisible collective that holds influence over our thoughts and feelings. Though there is no actual proof of its existence or that its oppressive tendencies are enforced in any way, it surely must exist.
And I think that is really spot on. For a fourth reason for not wanting to be a feminist, I don't think trivial things like catcalling and slut-shaming should be considered legitimate issues.
I've actually had people yell some pretty obscene and crazy shit at me from across the street. While it may be rude, and it maybe even hurt your feels oh so much, it's not a real issue, and it's not a crime. Seriously, what are the casualties from catcalling and slut-shaming? How many are injured or dead? Now, she goes on to cite a few things like, the woman walking through New York for 10 hours getting catcalled. I'm just going to go ahead and skip through it. I'm not going to waste my time. I'm not going to waste your time over an issue that has the same equivalence of a child calling another child a poo-poo head.
Let me know what parts of feminism and what parts of gender and sexuality you want me to talk about.
Alright, so for feminism, I want you to name the legal inequalities that women face. Because beyond the law, social issues are open to interpretation that vary between each individual. And people can already overcome those by acting like an adult and not like a child. As far as gender, what makes you think strangers are required to give a shit?
We do have control on how this turns out, and we do have control over our actions.
Which is why I've taken it upon myself to fight stupidity in my own way and encourage others to do the same. Now, I did take a couple different parts out of the video, and the link is available if I know you and if you message me for it on Twitter. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's all I've got for you today. And on an unrelated note, I've noticed my subscriber count's tipped over 100, which fucking blows my mind. First off, you guys are awesome. Secondly, I kind of want to make a short little video, just marking the occasion and saying thanks. I have no idea what that'll be, but I'm sure I'll figure something out. Well, until next time, guys, remember, keep up the fight against stupidity wherever you may find it. Have a great day.